Everybody hearing yet? All right, Connor, you in there? Awesome. First time using this, so trying to figure it on out. Awesome, everybody. Welcome to 615 Advanced Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm Coach Roman, here with you first time through. Awesome to see you guys. All right, so we're going to go through a couple of things today. Mainly about some of the best things I really like to do, sort of one-offing from some of the things that have been taught earlier this week. We're going to really deal with something that I like to use a lot. It's not necessarily a big man move. Matter of fact, some of the heaviest things I felt with some of the smaller guys, advanced, that just know how to really use their weight to be able to pass or submit or put you in really uncomfortable positions. So what we're going to work today is we're going to work through a pass, going to a dominant position, really using some structure and some weight on that, and then rolling that into a submission, okay, which is also going to be very heavy, okay? So what we're going to work today is something I like to do, and that's pressure, okay? We're going to work with an over-under pass to a knee-on belly, okay, trying to fight that through, and then going off on that into a paper cutter choke, okay? So right now, let's go ahead and stand on up. I'm going to bring Elijah out. Elijah, peak Jiu-Jitsu blue belts, also known as Baby Buffalo, also known as Elijah Exotic, and the Tiger King. All right, everybody, feet together. Oh, we're going to start with a nice, easy 5-minute warm-up, starting with jumping jacks, and Elijah's going to go through this. I'm going to make sure that we're all connected and it's good to go. All right, we're going to start with jumping jacks. 1 minute. Begin. Nice, keep that going. Good job. Elijah's going to keep that rolling. Hope everybody's doing really well during this time. We're still able to get some training in. That's super awesome. Big thank you to all the coaches, and first and foremost with Professor being able to bring us the means to train via Facebook and Zoom. Super awesome still being able to get out there, get some great technique. Saw a great beginning jiu-jitsu workout earlier with Coach Colin, and yesterday with Coach Daisy and Coach Zach. Super awesome. They tore through it, and just looking forward to add a little bit something else today, and hopefully give everybody something to work on. And squats. Again, just to let you know, once you get your blue belt, not all blue belts disappear. Some of them just go in hiding for a little bit. And as we're working a little bit of pressure today, I'll just remind him where he's at, because he's missed it probably just a little bit. Awesome. Keep it going, Elijah. Good job. Nice. We see Colin slamming through it. Colin, awesome to have you, Coach. Nice. Let's go ahead and take that down to push-ups. Again, if there's any ailments, please take that at your own pace. Knees hurting, shoulders, or anything like that, go ahead and modify these warm-up exercises again. We're just looking to warm up, get the bodies ready to do some more active exercises. Definitely get it going. I see up in the Zoom live feed that Colin's doing all of the push-ups. Thank you, Colin. Couple more seconds. Nice. Let's go ahead and flip that. Tabletop crunches. Again, just nice and easy warm up. Again, I know Coach Tyson has had you guys pretty busy with making your grappling dummies. If you haven't, that's okay. We could definitely incorporate pillows for some of the drills that we're going to have today. That's not a problem. If not, if you do have a dummy, that's great. It doesn't have to be super great. It's super expensive. Coach Tyson did a really good instructional on how to build one. For what we're doing today, it's you'll feel the pressure of what we're going to move through. So it'll be super beneficial for you guys. Nice. Elijah's going to roll it on over to mountain climbers. Nice, almost there, keeping us going. More seconds. Ten seconds left. Finish it out. The body should be warming up a little bit more here. 3, 2, 1, and time. Beautiful work, everybody. So you can lie down and push this back just a bit. All right, awesome job. Everybody feeling nice and warmed up? I hope so. If I can't hear you, I hope that this volume, I have it up correctly. I'm hoping I do. Hope we got that going. I hope so. If not, guys, take it out on the mats. Next time we're in the gym, I'll let you guys beat the crap out of me. Okay, so now our next exercise, Elijah's going to sit to the side. All right, we're just going to go with our wrestling sit out again. This is just to start getting the bodies warm. We're just going to continue getting warm here, okay? We're going to just start in our normal referee position. We're going to go into our sit out, okay? Wrestling sit outs. We're going to hit each side. Now we can start off really slow, and I'm sure if you guys went through Colin's class last hour, you guys went through a lot of this stuff, okay? So for our sit up, all we're doing is basing, kicking, hitting up, making sure that head's up, clearing that arm, that butt cheek touches right on the mat, right back into the position. Other side. Okay, each time we do this, clear, hard hit, back through. Clear, hard hit, back through. Okay, what I want to do is, okay, going through each side. All right, go ahead and get it flowing pretty good. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, begin. Elijah. Nice, good wrestling sit-outs. Beautiful work. Nice. Nice, Colin. Good work. All right, I love the picture. It's awesome. Hammer him out. Good job. Really taking a look up at that ceiling, clearing that arm, popping it hard. Nice. And rest. Beautiful job. All right, go ahead and rest it, breathe. We're gonna have a second round of this. Breathe it on out, recapture that composure. Relax shoulders, body. Breathe it out, getting it ready. Awesome, let's go to the second round, Elijah. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Really sitting that leg out, pop back up hard. You can make it one continuous motion, that'd be great. If not, and it's more static, you're hitting one at a time, just make sure you're popping them really hard. Ten seconds left. This one's gonna get you guys breathing. Nice. 3, 2, 1, and time. Beautiful job. If you guys want to grab a quick drink of water, totally understand. That one's sort of hard to work through. Beautiful work. All right, everybody. Very next thing we're going to go into is a knee on belly drill. Okay. Again, sort of my class is based around pressure pass, sort of putting somebody in pressure with that knee, and then even more pressure. Okay. So our next drill, again, if you don't have that grappling dummy made, if you want to grab your grappling wife or grappling child against their will, I'm sure. I asked mine to do it, and she said no way in hell. So that's why I got him. All right. So our next thing is going to be a knee on belly drill. Okay, I'm going to hit it from a couple different angles so you guys can see. Again, you could do this with a pillow and or your grappling dummy, or even just knee on mat. Okay, so Elijah's going to have you lay down. Okay, so we're in a side control position. Okay, we cleared that arm. Again, this is just the drill. Okay, I'm going to go on offensive side control. Okay, I'm going to grab the back of his lapel, his collar here. Thumb in, knuckles down to the mat. Okay, I'm just going to brace my forearm right against his hip, okay? Right against his hip right here. Okay, so I'm in a nice control position here. Knees are in good, okay? Most of the time we'll already clear this arm already. Okay, so just for this drill, all I wanted to do is be one motion, okay? We're going to come up from this side control position right up to that knee on belly in good control position, okay? One good motion, right like that. Nice, good control position. That leg is out. The leg is out, good position here. Still back. Still have that hand on belt or hand on hip, okay? And then we're just gonna take it back down to offensive position. Okay, offensive side control. Grab that lapel, block that waistline. Either grab the belt or the hip. One solid motion, right up. Again, we could do this with that pillow or with that grappling dummy. Okay, one solid motion. Right back up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Okay? We're going to go 5 of those, and then what we're going to do is we're going to switch to that left side. How I want you to do this, though, scoot over a little bit. How I want you to do is this. We're going to do 5 on the right. We're going to windshield wiper pass over to the left side, okay? That's going to look like this. So as I go up, boom. Now I'm going to windshield wiper pass over, right back to it. Once we're through, then we're going to the other side again, right back into that position. Okay, 5 on the right, 5 on the left. Switch it back over, okay? We're gonna go through this for 1 minute. 5 on the right knee on bellies, windshield wiper over to the left side, 5 there. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, begin. Again, if you're just on that mat, that's fine. Keep that going. Making sure to block that hip. One solid motion. After the 5th, windshield wiper over. Still grabbing that lapel, blocking that hip. Keep it going, almost there. Keep it going, everybody, good job. Check where we're at. Great work. Almost there. 10 seconds. This drill's gonna keep us moving. In 3, 2, 1, and time. Beautiful job. All right, guys, that drill I love it. If you've rolled with me before, I like to do knee on belly every once in a while for pressure. Great exercise leading up to there. Being able to get that one fluid motion. Sometimes when you just bring up one leg and then bring up the other post, people are already fighting out of it. If you're doing it one position, up in that position, right in that knee on belly, a little harder to defend because it's the pressure, the weight of it is going right up there. Okay, so now we're going to start with our very first pass. Okay, we're going to sort of assume that we've already broken the closed guard. Okay, guys, I'm going to hit this from a couple different angles to be able to show you some hand placements. I don't know if the microphone's working on the Zoom. If so, please shout out. Let me know if it's working. Colin, if you can confirm. Awesome. Okay. Same with Facebook Live. Any questions, please type it in or just ask. So we're going to assume that we passed or we're open and broke his closed guard. A lot of times what happens from there is they'll jump to a butterfly, half guard, any type of open guards, depending what they're doing with their legs, hand placements, okay? So what we're going to work at from here is one of my favorite passes, okay? And that's the over-under pass. Okay, and we're going to work it from a half guard. The thing with this pass, there's going to be a couple things that we'll talk about as we're going with this, is there's a couple pitfalls with it. But in my opinion, it's one of the easiest passes to obtain, okay? Easy to find from butterfly guard, easy to find from half guard, easy to find from knee shield. I go to it quite a bit because I feel once you get into this position, you almost have, like an 80-90% chance of passing. Okay, but there's one big thing with this pass is, and I even have a problem with this too, is it's a greedy pass, okay? Once you find it and you feel it and you know you're gonna pass, that greed comes in Jiu-Jitsu, and I know some of you know what I'm talking about, okay? We start thinking 5 steps ahead instead of controlling our next movement to start setting up everything methodically. Okay, so what we're gonna work through, we're gonna assume that I passed or broken open this closed guard, I got into half guard, okay? One of my first things I want to do with this position from this half guard position is I want to flatten a line back, okay? A lot of times they try getting this knee shield in, okay, and this is where I'm going to take advantage of that. They start bringing that leg up, I know that feeling. Right at this position, I'm staying heavy on his right leg, the leg that has me in half. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to circle this arm through, okay? Almost like I'm getting ready to throw it on my shoulder. Don't want it quite there though, okay? I want to just in this position, right on my bicep. From my bicep, I'm going to just put a little bit of pressure, straighten them down. I'm going to definitely grab his belt or his pant line, okay, for good control, okay? For good control right here, okay? So once I get here, he's going to start pushing or whatever. I want to go heavy, heavy shoulders, heavy head. Okay, where I want that head placement, everybody, we got this center line, okay? If I have my head on this side, even from this position, if he starts pushing my head, look how easy that's there, okay? He starts pushing it really easy, okay? Where I want my head is on the other side of his center line. I want it on his far side hip. That way I'm controlling that hip line, okay? So once I come down, now if he pushes, I'm sticking to him. Okay, and that's just holding right here, heavy pressure right here. I want that jaw, side of my face, right on his hip line, right here, okay? Again, we're in side or a half guard. I bring that arm through, trap it right at the bicep. Grab that belt, okay? My left hand, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shove it down, grabbing his pant line right here, okay? Right about his hamstring area, okay, right about the hamstring area, or even calf. If you go calf, I find there's a little too much cloth and there's too much pull and release on it, okay? If I go right here around the hamstring, it's controlling that hip line. If you feel that, if you have a partner and you can pull that, you'll feel that, okay? So I got that arm on bicep. I have that good belt hold right here, right there on this line, okay? Head pressure here. This hand right about the hamstring area. Okay, from here, he's not going to want to let this leg get past.
So I'm going to come up active on them toes. Okay, keeping this leg here. He keeps this leg hooked. Okay, I'm keeping this pushed down. Okay, nice, good, high position here. From here, if he pushes on my head, I don't care. I have nice, good position. Okay, once I have that quad line right here, all I'm going to do is push down on that knee with my hip, bring that right leg over, make that quick transfer, blocking that leg with my right leg. Okay, then coming into that side control. Okay, we're not in quite proper side control yet. Okay, there's a lot of danger that comes from this position right here for him, or for me, excuse me. He has that half guard. I swim underneath. Okay, if he brings that knee shield up, I don't care. I sandwich him down. Get that quad line right on that leg, that good grip. Head across the center line on his hip. Push him down. Okay, Elijah, do you feel that pressure?
Yep.
Okay, from here, he's going to try to hook this leg. That doesn't matter. Once I get to this point, if I'm able to get here, I'm passing. There's not stopping me. Especially if I got my head on this line. Okay, I come up, that's fine. Sandwich down, hip against that knee line. He can be pushing right here. Fine. I start walking with those legs, active toes, keeping that pressure on the hip line. Okay, one more time here again. Got out of the situation, I ended up in half guard. Okay, flatten it out like always. If I get a little room, that knee's gonna shield right away. He's gonna think about it. I catch out before. Grab that waist, head on that center line, grab him right behind that hamstring. Nice, keeping those hips nice and square on the mat, his hips. Coming up actively. Okay, right here, I know I'm gonna pass him. I don't care what he does. Okay, I come down, sandwich that leg. You just heard his foot hit the mat. Sweep this through, capturing this knee. Okay, once I make that pass, my knee blocking his leg. Okay, so I'm here in this position, blocking that leg. Okay, I still have behind. So let's go back here a little bit. Okay, so I set it up, got it, made the pass, ended up here. Okay, so from in this position, I made it here. I still got behind that thigh, still have that ear right up against that hip line. Okay, when I'm right in this position, what I really want to make sure, and I can't stress this enough, is to make sure to keep that head low and tight up against that hip, still putting pressure on there. And you're going to find your time, and when you're in this position, again, it doesn't matter size or weight or anything like that. You build up this pressure, you'll pass bigger people, smaller people, it doesn't matter. Okay, from here, once you're in this position, keeping that heavy pressure, he can be pushing. I'm going to let him tire himself out of it. After a bit, he's going to hate it, whatever. Okay, even if he crosses his leg against my arm, that's fine. Okay, this left knee, he's going to be pushing, whatever. I'm going to put my knee in between his elbow and the lat and push that arm up, okay? You can see what I'm starting to get to with the scarf. All right, from here, I'm going to bring this arm up, either behind tricep, against my quad, blocking that position so he cannot bring that arm back up. Go ahead, try. I want that locked, okay? Better yet, I want to grab behind his neck on his lapel, okay? So I don't care if, at this point, if he gets his arm, swims it back through, I'm fine. I got that control point, okay? He's back. Here, he's got that arm locked up with his legs. That's fine. You're going to feel a point, you're still keeping heavy pressure, and you're going to start pulling that neck towards you, okay? Sort of like a bow and arrow to your knee. You're going to limp arm this right arm. Okay, he's going to try to keep that tight, that's fine. Limp arm, right back through. Good offensive side control, push it back in, heavy pressure. Okay, one more time. We shot that from here, behind that quad. Okay, I'm clearing that arm, that elbow with my lead leg that's next to him. This arm comes up, If I can, right back here, against lapel, keeping that tight pressure on his hip and his lower stomach. He's tightening up these arms, that's fine. Keeping my head low. Here comes that limp arm. Pack through, right back into position, okay? All right, guys, I'm gonna show you a pitfall right here that we really have to watch out for. And it happens to me often because here comes that word again, greed, okay? Once you get here and you start making that pass, that greed sets in, okay? And you're like, oh, I got this, dude. I'm passing no matter what. Here comes pitfall number one from this position. And then I'll go through all the pitfalls of the first two. Okay, from here, if I have my head too high with my arm in, what do you think we have going for the bottom person? Oh, look at that. Right away into that reverse triangle there, okay? I have my head up too high. He shoots it again. He just pushes my head, locks up his legs. I'm already stuck, okay? We can control that by keeping that good tight pressure right on his hip line. He tries it again. I'm locking down. Once I get here, he can push my head down all I want. If I keep it tight on his hip line, past his center line still, he's not pushing that head down. Okay? Then I get into the side control position like we were showing before. So I just limped arm through, pop that through. I already have good lapel grip here on the back lapel. Good offensive side control position, tighten them up, okay? Again, pressure. I want that pressure here, okay? If anything, this is sort of stupid, but from this position the most, you're pushing on that person's stomach and sternum and everything so much that if they don't let out wind, it should be a surprise to you because I don't know how many times I've been caught in a dust storm with this move and it sort of sucks. But again, that's how much pressure that you're putting on it. Okay, so from side control, here, good offensive positioning. Right here, I like to lock that elbow right up against his bottom of his rib cage. Okay, chest to chest. I don't want to be quite hip yet. I'm putting that, grabbing that back of that lapel, blocking that hip line or belt. Okay, if he has his belt, tightening that right there. From here, I'm going to make that one movement up to that knee on belly. Right here, okay? Especially right here. If I still have that belt or that hip line, I'm pulling up. Okay, how Elijah, how's that feel? Okay, up in that position. Nice, good position. Okay, we're gonna go from that again. Grab it here, offensive side control, pulling him in, grabbing the back of that lapel. Making that nice, good brace against his hip line. Again, we're controlling hips this whole time. Key point, okay? Up here to that knee on belly, boom. I'm gonna pull, he's gonna hate it. Our first natural reaction when we get to this really horrible position is to push that knee off. Boom, fine. From here, I always still hold on to that lapel. Let's go back this way. And even hip, okay? So he pushes, boom. I come right to that north-south position, still blocking hips. Okay, sometimes that right leg is gonna clear this arm. Sometimes it will not. Okay, but I'm in that north-south. What I want to do here is I want to start getting everything flat. If I go underneath the shoulder or above hip line with that elbow in his armpit, I want to clear that leg. Again, head pressure. If I have my head up and he's super Gumby, okay, not good. Okay, I'm going to clear that leg up to that good north-south position. Again, right here, he's not going to like this. He's not going to like that pressure from the north-south. Again, all that weight is going to be crushing right on the head, okay? Right on that head position. So even if I'm here, I want to get that nice, tight hip pressure right on his head, okay? I'm going to block that elbow right here. That's fine. I want a little bit of control. So I'm going to sneak this hand underneath his elbow to his belt line. Okay? Right to his belt line right here. From there, I'm going to start smashing that hip right in the side of the head. Okay? So nice, good control. Do you feel that pressure, Elijah? Okay. So right there, nice, good control. This arm, after I'm here, is going to loop through, catching his arm underneath. You see where this arm is right here? Okay? Catching this arm underneath. Okay? From here, I'm going to let up. I still got that belt line. And I'm going to take it to a side control position, sort of. Okay? High side control. Okay, I got this arm trapped. That arm is trapped. I'm going to shove that knee right here, so to make him a little cradle for his head. Okay? This arm that's got his shoulder trapped on this side, I'm going to loop it through. I'm going to go grab right behind his neck. Okay, 4 fingers in, still trapping that arm. I'm going to let go here. Okay, so he can try to move. Go ahead and try to move. Okay, I got good control still. Go ahead. As long as I got that arm trapped, I got those fingers in this lapel in the back, and I'm controlling right here. Okay, I've got good control. From here, all we're gonna do is go to a nice, basic paper cutter choke, okay? So I have that hand beneath here. I'm gonna take this hand, thumb in about ear level. Okay, we don't wanna go too high or too low in his lapel here. If we do that, it's okay, but it's gonna make it hard to really pull that arm through. Okay, so we're gonna go about ear level with this. Once I get here, I'm gonna cross it right here, okay? Our finishing move right here isn't straight back. Let's go ahead and scoot up this way. It isn't gonna be straight back, okay? Like we have it, and we're coming down and just flat, okay? Bringing the arm just like this. I wanna go with that thumb in, make that paper cutter choke. I'm gonna sprawl out, but from here, see, he already tapped from this. That's not where we want it to be, the nice part. Okay, here's where the tap comes if somebody's sort of stubborn. You're gonna get that arm and you're gonna pull it through. Okay? Underneath, you have that top one. Down, sprawl, and out. Okay? Loop that arm, backside collar, through, down, sprawl, out. Okay? One more time from that position. Looping this through, grabbing right behind, right there. Okay, still that heavy pressure. He can move, he can push, he can do whatever. As long as I keep this arm pinned on my quad and my elbow, he has nothing. Okay, bringing him in, give him a little rest with his head right here, that's fine. Okay, grabbing right about his ear, circling this through, we're going to sprawl out. And then we're gonna flare it out, boom, for that tap, okay? One more time. Maybe 2 because it's my son. Back through, right here. Ear height, right through here, push through and tap, okay? We're gonna go through one thing with this to where if they defend with that other arm that you do not have trapped, super easy way to get through this. As a matter of fact, Professor Galval actually shared this detail with me out at HQ, and it really helped me with this choke because before I wasn't able to get it or get into the position to make that cut choke right there. So as he's down, scoot down this way a little bit. Thank you. Okay, arm is trapped still right here, underneath. I start grabbing here, okay? If he starts pushing his hand right there in this position, that's fine. What I want to do is use my head through, right, into almost like a tripod position, okay? Right here. Again, he's going to push. Use that head right down into the mat. Coming right down and boom. Right into it. Okay, you're going to use that head to tripod right in this position here to fill that gap, okay? That way he has no pushing power right here to push me away, okay? No pushing power there. I already have that lapel. I'm able to go, sprawl down, and extend that choke. Okay, super awesome. Super easy. Nice, easy choke. A lot of times we get to side control. We stick with the same stuff that we know. Kimuras,
whatever it may be from there. If we get a knee on belly, you know, we jump a lot of times to either head and arm that's close to there. Start fiddling with that, or, you know, baseball choke, you know, different stuff there, Ezekiel's if we get them out. So again, from here, we're gonna go through this from the top. We're gonna sort of just roll this one time through. I'll give you guys a second to work with it on your pillow, your grappling wife, child, dummies, or anything else that you may have, okay? So we're gonna start off one time here. So here we go. All right, Elijah's got like super awesome guard. Okay, I busted it. I'm coming right down, boom. He captures half guard, okay? First thing I wanna do, flatten out, okay? Even from this position, if he doesn't go for the knee shield, I can get this arm through, okay? Right to that belt line. Nice and tight, even if he has those legs touched, okay? Nice, good pressure. Coming up, I got behind that quad. Nice, active pressure right on that belly. My head on that other center line. Gonna walk it through. Right leg comes through, blocks, okay? Blocks his leg. Still keeping my head on across that center line, still holding tight against my shoulder and bicep with that leg. Left leg, clear arm. Left arm comes through. Either good, starting with offensive side control or right away to the lapel. Okay, from here, he can tie up that arm down here, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna find that opportunity, and you will find that opportunity. Limp arm through, offensive side control. Okay, really having that position here. Okay, from there, if we did have that collar, that's great. We're gonna go here, we're gonna block that hip line. And that hip line, we're coming up, active toes. Right here, I am pulling up. He does not like this. He pushes right down, smother into that control. A lot of times that Kimura's right here. This person's not gonna do that. That's fine. Okay, if I have my arm here, that's fine too. Okay, I'm gonna start shifting. That right leg clears the other arm. Heavy head pressure right on Elijah. Okay, this arm is on top of his. I'm going to keep this tight on this side, circle this arm through, grabbing his belt. From here, I'm going to pressure my hips on his head. He does not like that. Circle his arm through, trap and trap. Okay? From here, I have that backside lapel. Reach this up. Okay, thumb in, 4 fingers out. He's blocking. Head on mat. Down and out. Okay, nice, easy position. Okay. So let's go ahead and work that one time through, guys, either with your dummies or with anything else that you guys may have. Work it through one time. We get straightened up here. Then I'll go sort of over some of the pitfalls of what we have with this. Okay. Again, I can't stress this enough. You do not have to be a big guy to get your pressure on people. Some of the heaviest people, like I said, Professor, super heavy. He gets on top of you, he feels like a train. A lot of other high-level guys that are smaller than me, once they get on top, it's like, whoa, dude, you ate like 5 cheeseburgers before we rolled, you know? So keep going, I'm gonna check this real quick. Nice work. Good work. All right, awesome. Okay, you work through that. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna sort of take you again through the pitfalls. I showed you one of them, of sort of getting stuck with this over-under pass, because there is a couple of different areas. So if he's back down,
I'm turning this way.
all right, I get that half guard position, okay? What will happen? So if I have this right here, just by chance, like we used to go with that butterfly guard, we cleared that leg, we went to boo-boo guard, okay? There was that knee is trapped right in between my leg, okay, right here, making that frame. Okay, this happens quite a bit, especially if you're longer limbed and you try this pass with some of these smaller, they're able to sort of noodle that knee right in there. Okay, this is very dangerous. especially if you have like a triangle master like Coach Zach, for instance. He gets a leg like this. If I'm in that over-under position, if he gets that leg out, okay, and he already has an arm in, I'm already stuck in a triangle, okay? So if he gets that arm out, I'm already here. He can start setting up that triangle, boom, and I'm stuck in that position, okay? So what we want to do is, if I get to this position where that leg is blocking, shielding that waistline, okay, and I'm here, still want to grab right around the crook of the knee, okay, right here, or right on the other side, on this side, of course, right by his quad, okay? I want to definitely keep that foot tight up against him. Everything is still tight here, okay? Everything is still tight here. I have that V material, and what I want to do is from this position, keeping my elbow into my hip line right there, I'm going to just come up and hike through. Okay, it's still a pass. You don't have to go through that extra step if they had normal half guard. But you want to make sure you put it on, block that leg, left leg comes up, start settling this into that side control. Again, if he's in this position here, I don't have that half guard. He ends up in this blocking position. Okay? Grabbing that knee, watching out for the next thing we'll be talking about, pushing that knee through while keeping heavy shoulder and head pressure on his hip line. Other side of that hip, push through. Right here, you can see this right here, still has that hip leg. Active, active. Right into that position, okay? So again, once we get into that, yes sir?
Just a reminder, I believe Coach James is going to need the Zoom room at 7.
What time do we got?
6:56.
Okay, we'll end with this thing real quick on this next one, then we're out of here. Sorry guys, didn't see that. All right, so we have that position right there. Thank you, Coach Cullen. We have that position right there, worrying about not getting caught. The next thing we have to do is when we're making that pass and we have that grip on the pant and we clip it to the side, okay, we don't want to leave that arm up high, okay? Right there, what he has, if I leave that arm up high, if we leave that arm up high right here, there's Kimura all day for him, okay? Then I've got to start worrying about that, defending, and going until I can get out of that, okay? So, if you guys have any questions, sorry we went a little long. That was my bad to know on the schedule there. If you guys have any questions about the over-under pass, going to that Neon Valley and then to that paper cutter choke, please don't hesitate to message me, reach out. I'll answer any questions. This is a super, super awesome thing, again, that Peak Training Center is doing for you guys. And all of us actually sort of get to see where everybody's at, what we're all working on. It's awesome. Again, reach out to your professor, Mike, Coach Tyson. Big thanks to everybody who's running the Muay Thai sessions and everything like that. And with that being said, again, reach out to me, please, if you have any questions about some of the techniques we went over today. And please just remember that Carol Baskin is guilty. Thanks, guys. Feet together. Hey.
Carol Baskin is a killer.